All right, we're back with the Real Madrid Career Mode. So in this episode, we're going to complete the transfer window, and we're probably going to start the Champions League in this episode as well. But the main focus of this episode will be making signings. We've already signed up Pogba, we've signed Mbappe, and we've signed Haaland. But I think we're just getting started with signings. We've sold Ceballos, we sold Benzema, Kroos, Jovic, Militao, Marcelo, Hazard, Asensio. We've sold so many players, and we got to replace them. That is what we're gonna try to do in this episode. Now, you guys gave a lot of suggestions, a lot. I've tried to add most of all the ones I saw, and like I said, we are going to make some signings in this episode. So if you guys want to keep seeing this series daily, all you gotta do is drop this video a like. That will let me know you guys want to keep seeing it. Also helps out the channel so much, and also subscribe to the channel if you have not. Now, you guys showed a lot of support in episode 1, so let's see if we can keep it up for episode 2. As always, I appreciate it so much. All right, first press conference of the Real Madrid Career Mode. If you want to be featured in the next one, drop a comment and you might be featured. So first one, sell Modric because he'll go down quickly in his overall, and buy someone like Verratti or Bernardo Silva. Yeah, I'm very unsure about Modric. I mean, he's 35. He is going down in overall. We have players like Valverde who could probably start over him if we let him go, obviously. I'm not sure if we should keep him or not. That'll be something we decide in this episode. I think I'm leaning towards keeping him, but we'll see. And the next one, Rafinha from Leeds, is heavily linked with a move to Real Madrid and would be a great backup. That's a very good shout, because I don't think he'd be that expensive. We'll see, because we still need to scout all these players, but I don't think he'd be crazy expensive. When we kind of got to be smart with our money. We got like 200 million. But we are going to buy a decent amount of players, so we're going to try to be smart, and he's a player who I do not think would be that expensive. Would be a great option for the bench. And the last one, I feel like you should buy Hakimi to give him redemption for not getting that much game time earlier at Real Madrid. Yeah, it's another very interesting option. I think we'd have to give up Carvajal to try and get Hakimi, but hey, that could be an option, even though he is pretty expensive. Carvajal for Hakimi could be an option though. We gotta scout all the players first though, or at least most of them. All right, first thing we do for today though is we're gonna sim this game against Levante. So I have this we have the 4-3-3 holding, and I did see a lot of comments saying we should play 2 at the top, like 2 strikers, Mbappe and Haaland. If we did that, I feel like the 4-4-2 flat would be maybe the best way to go, but I'm not sure. We'll probably try this in this episode in a game, but we're just gonna sim this using the 4-3-3. Third game of the season, actually second game of the season. It's gonna be a 3-3 draw. Modric, Mbappe, and Haaland score, but the defense completely let us down. Now, also someone did say to make Bale a center forward. That would make his rating go up, so we're gonna try that, because I mean, with his pace, he's not super quick anymore. I wouldn't mind him being like a backup striker, and that would solve the backup striker spot if we did that. And then we also gave Vinicius number 11. We also did that. All right, so we have actually a disgusting amount of players on this short list right now. Pretty much a wide range of overalls. So I think we have Odriozola to be a backup right back that I'm probably going to look to recall. I'm curious about a Carvajal for Hakimi swap though. I'm curious. Carvajal is worth 47. So if we did like 25 million plus Carvajal, that wouldn't be that bad. And okay, he just straight up walks away from that. Yeah, they value Hakimi way more than that, so that might be hard to do. Doesn't shut the door on it though. Does not shut the door on it. So for center back, Ruben Diaz probably out of the question. Van Dijk would be so nice to have, and I mean, he's cheaper than Ruben Diaz because of the age, but I'm not sure. Laporte would also be very good, a little bit cheaper. Now there is Sergio Ramos. We all know he's went to PSG and hasn't really panned out yet. And I mean, for 23 to 30 million, we could just bring him back. It's almost like he never left. It could be like a what if Sergio Ramos never left Real Madrid. He did not go to PSG, he stayed. We could almost make like that kind of storyline. And I mean, this series probably being a short-term series, I mean, his overall won't drop that quick, I don't think. He could be good for at least 1 season. Skriniar, kind of very similar to Laporte. Diego Carlos, probably a little bit too low rated, I think, because we have Alaba, Hernandez, and Nacho. I kind of want someone like in the Ramos overall, like 87, 86, 85, I think, or higher. Marquinhos, very expensive, like also like Ruben Diaz. Koundé would be pretty good. I feel like he does grow pretty quick in this game, so that would be a decent pickup, although very expensive for an 84 rated player. And then Shula, he just announced that he's leaving Bayern, I think. That's what I read. And apparently we'd be able to get him for 43 to 44, although Lucas Hernandez is 84 rated, so he's already better than him. So I don't know if that quite makes sense. I gotta say, the Sergio Ramos for 23 to 30 million is very, very enticing. We're gonna go after Laporte first. We're going after Laporte or Skriniar. Let's try Laporte first, see how much they'd want for him. I mean, it'd be nice if we could get him for like 80 million. That would be nice. We don't have to pay all the way. It's like, what is it, 120 possible for him? 97.6 is not terrible, but it's still a lot, even though he would be our best center back, so it's actually probably not that bad of a deal. Okay, they accept 90 million. That's a really good deal, I think, actually. Just to compare, let's see Sergio Ramos. The problem with Ramos is that he might go down really quick. He might go down to like 85, 84 very quickly, and then it's almost like, why did we even do it? But I mean, if we did Sergio Ramos for 25, or like cheap like that, we can maybe make Nacho a right back or left back, and then that could be the 4 center backs: Alaba, Ramos, Laporte, and Lucas Hernandez. How about let's just do 20. Let's lowball them, see what they say. You want Luka Modric? You're not getting Luka Modric, at least not a swap deal. 27.5, and you got a deal. Okay, no. PSG got all the money in the world. Stop it. Okay, they accept 29.5. I mean, could we even make Nacho a backup right or left back? Apparently not, according to the position change. I think just Laporte makes the most sense. Sergio Ramos was a nice idea, but I think we'll let him stay at PSG. Is there anyone else instead of Laporte? So Laporte for 90 million. Let's go in for Skriniar. Just to exhaust all angles. Like 83 million for Skriniar. They accept that. I probably could have went lower. I mean, Skriniar and Laporte are very similar. Skriniar might be the better option. All right, we're gonna try Van Dijk just for the memes. 85 million for Van Dijk. Yeah, they want 126. 100 million for Van Dijk. Yeah, Van Dijk is not gonna happen. So it is Skriniar or Laporte, and I feel like I probably could have got Skriniar for less. So what we might do is I'm gonna end this negotiation and then try a week later. I feel like we definitely could have got him for less, I think. Okay, wait, do we even have a week left to do this? Oh, I don't even think we do. I think by the time that deal expires, or we can do it again, it'll be already outside the window. And I just canceled it too. Okay, wait. We might be able to do that on deadline day. Did I just make a fatal mistake? I think I just made a fatal mistake. You know what? We're talking about like a difference of like maybe 10 to 15 million. And I think Laporte is a little bit more interesting than Skriniar. So we're gonna go after Laporte. I think we probably could have went back in for Skriniar on deadline day because that would have exactly been 7 days. But I think in the end, Laporte. I'm gonna go with my gut, my first choice. And we have our new center back. Spent a lot of money though. So Laporte will get the number 5, and probably gonna recall Odriozola. We need a new backup left back though, like for sure. Then we need some wingers, and still got about 165 in the bank, so that's not bad. So for a backup left back, this guy Caio Henrique looks pretty decent for 20 to 30, not too expensive. Davies, Cancelo would be great, but way too expensive. Mendes is out on loan. Gaia would be a little bit more than Henrique and probably be better, but that's a lot of money for a backup left back. Same deal with Grimaldo. We'd have to pay his release clause. That's 76.8. We're not going to do that. Sessegnon would be like the cheapest option probably, but I mean 21.76 is not bad. We also have Nacho who can play left back too, so we might hold off on that actually. So Rafinha would be 48 to 65. That's a little bit more expensive than I thought. Saka's gone to Inter Milan very weirdly, but he would be 62 to 89. They're gonna be cheap because he's only 73 rated. Diaby 60 85. Harvey Barnes 30-42. Sane very expensive. Gabriel Martinelli actually for 23 million. You know what? That looks like an absolute deal. I do like the look of Gabriel Martinelli. He could also play striker too, even though it's not listed in his position. He can play striker though, right? You know what? For that cheap, this looks like an absolute steal. If we can get him for this cheap. Let's do 24. 24 is a pretty good price tag. 25.6. Bring it down to 25 and you got yourself a deal. Oh, I hate the CPU negotiating. Screw it. 25.5. Get your win. I think Martinelli for 25.5 is a great deal. Arsenal in real life would never sell him for that low. Am I overrating Martinelli? You guys let me know in the comments, but I don't think they'd sell him for that low. 61,000 per week. Gabriel Martinelli, you are signed up, and we'll probably make him a left winger just to, because it's probably what his position will play. So we're gonna do that, and let's give him 17. I feel like that's a good number. So how is the team looking? Laporte into the starting 11. Who has I think Alaba has a better weak foot, so Alaba should probably be on the right. So Lucas Hernandez can also play left back too. That is right. So both of our center backs can both play as fullbacks. So we might not need another fullback actually. Can't like Valverde probably play? Yeah, he can play right back too. And left back. So that is interesting. But Mariano, you are gone. Martinelli to the bench. So I do feel like we still need a striker and probably need another, like a good winger. I also got Bergwijn, who would not be that expensive. Phil Foden would be extremely expensive. That would have to be the replacement for Vinicius, and I want Vinicius to be like the starter for the series, so probably not. Jonathan David for 32 to 44, could play him at striker and on the wing. 84 finishing, that he does look pretty good. And we got so many options. You guys gave a lot of good suggestions. It's very hard to pick. Very hard. Let's Rafinha. Okay, my favorite options are Rafinha, and I think either Bergwijn, Jonathan David, or even Julian Alvarez. He would be pretty good. Once again, striker, left wing, right wing, and not that expensive. Not that expensive. Let's try Rafinha first. And this is like this is the craziest series we'll probably do ever, with the selling of players and signing players. Let's do 42.5 and throw on a sell-on clause. Leeds. accepted. They want Luka Modric plus 30 million. Okay, they want a lot of money for Rafinha. They actually want a lot. 54.5. Okay, that's actually less than I thought. Okay, 54. That's doable. That's way more doable. He'd probably be like first off the bench, I think. You know what? I like that signing for 54.5. I like it. So, I mean, he's been linked with so many teams in real life, but in this series, he's going to Real Madrid. You'll basically be the first winger off the bench. And I mean, we still got a decent amount left over. Not too shabby. He's playing for Real Madrid. He needs a wage increase though. And Rafinha is signed up. We are making some moves once again to a right winger, and you will get, let's do 22. Man, we're really stacking up the Brazilian wingers, huh? Rafinha, Rodrigo, and Martinelli. Brazilian winger merchants. All right, Miguel has been sold. What is with like the players at Real Madrid that only have first names? There's like so many of them. Rodrigo, Marvin, Peter. There's so many of them that just have a first name. Where's your last name at? But they're honestly probably being all sold. So down to 85 million. The money's running out. The money is running out. I'm getting nervous. So the fact we have Lucas Hernandez and Nacho, I feel like we don't really need another fullback. And we have Odriozola as like a last ditch effort if we need backup. For CDM, we have Camavinga. So I feel like we don't really need a backup CDM. I mean, if we could loan someone in, that'd be nice, but I don't know if I can't think of any players that we could. All right, Gareth Bale is going to be a center forward and goes up to an 81. Still going down though. Man, they disrespected him so much in this game. He should be like an 82 or an 83 and not going down this quick, only at 32. But maybe that's just me that thinks that. So he is then the backup striker in terms of like this formation. I think we're gonna go to deadline day and see what we need then. Next game is Real Betis. Strongest possible 11. Indeed. Real Betis, game 3 of La Liga is gonna be, it's gonna be a 5-0 win. Mbappe, Modric, Mbappe, Gareth Bale off the bench, and Mbappe. So Mbappe hat trick in his 3rd game. That is kind of win that we are expecting with this level of talent. But all right, transfer deadline day. We have arrived. 85 million. All right, João Pedro from Watford. I mean, a player with a lot of potential, could be backup. Feel like is not that bad of a deal. And I mean, Blanco plus 1.7, sure. I think I am so cool with that deal. And then João Pedro could be the backup to or be behind Bale. And we'll see how that works out with the backup striker spot. And then maybe January, if it doesn't work out well, could maybe think to change that. But João Pedro has a lot of potential from Watford. Another Brazilian, basically the Brazil national team. We're like Wolves, Portugal, but Brazil and Real Madrid. So João Pedro is now in the reserves. I feel like I could use another center mid. Although we do have Brahim, which I am going to recall. Can he play in the midfield? Not really with that defending. I mean, could be an option though if we want to play him at maybe like a cam spot if we need him to, just push him forward a little bit. So he is recalled. Could also play on the wing too. So I mean, this episode is really about just building the depth in this team, and I feel like we've done decent. And Laporte also. Honestly, I'm a little bit unsure of what to do now. Like, is that it? Should we just save the money for January? The rest we have, we go forward with this team. I feel like any other signing we make that would actually be like meaningful would probably be a big chunk of this money left, and I kind of feel like it might be smarter just to keep that, because in January we might need to make like a emergency signing or two. How much money have we spent? 589 million. To be fair, we have a net spend of about, what is that, 120 million? It was actually not that bad. It's not, it looks a lot worse, but almost 600 million spent. We've spent a lot of cash. I think honestly I'm kind of cool with that. Just one more thing, let's try Hakimi one last time, just to see once again, just to see. We try 30 million this time. That's kind of expensive though. 28 plus a sell-on clause for Hakimi. They just straight up on 129. That's a lot of money. Yeah, Hakimi probably not gonna happen. Yeah, probably not gonna happen. Just one more attempt at something. Let's do Luka Modric. Just to see if we could maybe do something like this for Barella. Just to see, just for scientific purposes. Okay, yeah, definitely not. I feel like we have exhausted all angles, and I feel like we might be good for this first half of the season at least. And we'll have a decent amount money to spend in January too. Okay, I have no idea what this dude's overall is, but he might not be that expensive. I feel like we might need just one more midfielder. If we could do one for pretty cheap. Okay, did I just overpay for him? Did I just overpay? Yeah, we definitely overpaid for him. Okay, no, we're not gonna do that. We are done. I need to just stop. We spent so much money. He needed to stop. Atletico Madrid want Carvajal. If we could get maybe like 80 million for him, I'd maybe let him go, because maybe then we could sign Hakimi. 85 million for Carvajal. You're a little bit off there, Simeone. I don't know how good you are at math, but you're a little bit off, buddy. 83.5. still very far off. 80 million, take it or leave it. Okay, Carvajal, you're here to stay. So that is going to conclude a very interesting transfer window. Top 2 signings go to us. PSG got Cruz and Benzema. What did our rivals do? Telemans went to Barcelona. They got Vasquez from us. Telemans, Dahoud, and Johnson. Not that exciting. What about Atletico Madrid? They got Joaquin, Nandez, and Puedo. No idea who they are. I think we had the best window by far. So first half of the season, this is the team that we got. So, but we got a lot of flexibility. We've given ourselves a lot of money to spend in January. I think that's a good thing. So first half of the season, assess the team, see what we might need. And then January, go after those problem areas. So I think I am happy with that. All right, so I think we're gonna maybe play Celta Vigo, then play Inter for this episode. I think that's what we'll do. So 3 games played, 2 wins and a draw. Not the absolute best, but I mean, this new look team is just getting started. All right, against Celta Vigo, I kind of want to try the 2 up top formation. Oh, Mbappe's kind of tired, but screw it, you're still playing. We got Valverde starting on the right over here. I mean, he can play right wing, of course, and I kind of want to give him a shot because I feel like he might add some, like, just not so much attacking, a little bit of box to box on that right side. So I kind of want to try that, and that is exactly what we're gonna do. So first time using Laporte, and also the first time playing at home. How is this pairing up top gonna work? Mbappe and Haaland. First home game we've actually played, and let's see what we can do. First game of the season, we won pretty comfortable, even though second half we stepped off the gas a decent amount. That team played pretty bad though. I expect Celta Vigo to be a little bit more of a challenge than what team did we face? Was it Levante? I don't even remember. Memory is terrible. Haaland. Beat Mbappe. It's not really what you do, and it's very clear that that's not his role. And Casemiro is very good in this game. I think that's evidently clear. Also, Vinicius is good. Also, okay, what was that ball? I was about to say Mbappe is good, but he didn't even get a chance to shoot there. Casemiro to Mr. Erling Haaland. Decent ball to Valverde. He will reach it, and he loses it though. Okay, this team does feel like they're playing a bit better than that first game. Vinicius, you might be in though. Vinicius is in. Scored the first goal of the season and scores the first goal of this episode. Man, we got Haaland and Mbappe, but Vinicius is kind of stealing the show right now, at least to start games. I mean, he's only 84 rated now, but man, he plays like he's higher rated than that. Like, that's a really good finish. I don't really know how this 2 up top is working so far. Kind of feels like Haaland's dropping way too deep, but I didn't really touch the instructions much. Pogba to Haaland though. Shot is going to be blocked. And with these players, we feel deadly coming forward every single time. Our first true test is going to be Inter Milan in the next game. The decent ball, but Mendy, I totally expected him to win that. He did not win that. Okay, that was actually a pretty good chance for them to tie this game up. Okay, apparently we've had 39-61 on the ball. It doesn't feel like that, but apparently that's the possession numbers. At home, that is just not good enough. Someone's injured. Maybe we should kick the ball out. Maybe we should kick the ball out of play to be sportsmanship. But nope, we're not that kind of team. Valverde was actually a decent cross, just a little bit too ambitious. Yeah, I don't know if I like this front two. I feel like it's not really working the way I thought it would. But that is going to be almost the end of the first half. They almost just scored again. Man, they're definitely finishing this first half decently strong, but it'll end 1-0. Yeah, not sold on the 2 up top, but we'll give it the second half to see. I feel like Mbappe and Haaland, when they're spread out on the 4-3-3, it kind of just felt like more space for both of them. Right now, it seems like they're both just congested in the middle. All right, Haaland with daylight. Okay, Mbappe's making a good run. We're going to just hold this up though. Mendy has like 92 pace. I want to see it. Vinicius might be in here. He actually might be in, and he actually got that on target, even though it was very weak. Vinicius is kind of stealing the show here. Just a little bit. All these new signings. And Laporte, that wasn't even close to being on target. Vinicius, long range. Okay, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Vinicius to Haaland. That's a bit better from the main men. A little bit better. Vinicius can't feed Mbappe though. Haaland, time it right. Is that timed right? That was actually timed to absolute perfection. I thought it was offside. That's how perfect it was. Haaland to Mbappe, and we are 2-0 up. I thought this was offside. This is just timed. That looks offside, but it's timed perfect. Linesman will back me up on that. All right, Mbappe is rinsed though. So Bale coming on at center forward. Camavinga on for Pogba. And Rafinha on for his Real Madrid debut as well. Yeah, they hit the post once or twice, and they looked decently close to scoring, but so far 2-0. So looks like it'll be a win for Real Madrid. That was supposed to go to Haaland, and it ends up on Bale's right foot. We all know that's not good. Okay, Bale, left-footed cross up to Haaland. That is, oh, it's beautiful. Haaland can't finish it though. Bale just put that on a plate for him. Oh, that would have been a nice third goal to score. How do we not score that? Oh, okay. What are these numbers? Bale to Rafinha, the new signing. Rafinha, you're going back to Leeds. You're going back to Leeds. Pack your bags. You're done. Can I get a refund? Camavinga to Haaland. Get it to Bale. Get it right back to Haaland. To Bale. Get it to someone. Carvajal. Why are you even here? Cross in. What kind of cross is that? I am getting upset with this team. Bale. Oh, Vinicius. Vinicius is the one man making me happy. Oh, we almost hit the crossbar again. Vinicius is the one man doing the job for me right now. 3-0. This game is over. Okay, Rafinha, you got a chance here. You got a chance for redemption. Rafinha. Just kidding. You're going to give it to the main man, Vinicius. Wow, 4-0. They just went all for it. Not a smart decision. Yeah, this game is good night. Vinicius with a hat trick. Mbappe gets the other one. All right, now to what I think will be an actual challenge, and we're gonna use the 4-3-3 again. I did not like the Mbappe-Haaland strike partnership. We're gonna put Mbappe on the left though instead of the right. We're gonna try that, and we will use this exact team against Inter Milan. The first actual challenge of this series. Can we wear a better kit? Oh, they're wearing blue. It's blue on blue. We gotta wear the whites. So first challenge, they got Saka, of course, on the right. Player we almost signed is Skriniar. Let's see what we can do. All right, first true test for this new look Real Madrid team. Are we a team of frauds, or are we the team to restore Real Madrid back to their dominance? We will see. It's not a good start. It's really not a good start. Dzeko is gonna score 3 minutes in for Inter Milan. If you guys watch my other series, you know Inter Milan are my bogey team. They always seem to do decent against me. I feel like recently I've gotten the better of them more so than what is that ball? Recently I beat them more than lost to, but this could go differently. This could go very differently. Correa. Oh, just give me this ball. Just give me it. Why is Arturo Vidal playing on the left wing? Makes not a lot of sense. Okay, Haaland with room. A lot of room. I didn't expect that touch to be so heavy. What was that? Look at this. We play a real team, and this team is crumbling. Absolute frauds. Okay, Paul, let's get us back on track. Haaland. I should know better to not play a long ball with Erling Haaland. Mbappe is going to go on a run. Let's get it to Pogba to maybe find his French teammate, and does not. Okay, Edin Dzeko. Dzeko is playing the game of his life right now. Corner sent in, and Pogba, not really impressed me so far in the series. Does decent there, but he needs to have a good game. Because honestly, not too impressed with him so far in the first few games we played. Oh, I should have signed Saka. He's so quick. I should have signed him. Why did I sign Martinelli? We should have signed Saka. We're down 2-0 to Inter Milan. Why are we struggling so much right now? Okay, we need to wake up. We need to absolutely wake up. So like I said, on these sliders, you just never know what to expect from the CPU. If that ball goes out, I'm going to scream. Thankfully, it does not. Good ball in from Mbappe. It's not at Haaland. That needs to be at Haaland. All right, this is a chance. The one man I can rely on right now is Vinicius, and decent first touch. Handanovic makes a save. At least that was better. All right, Haaland. I'm looking for you. Actually, Casemiro. Nope. We're not looking at anyone. Oh, I want to shoot this with Mbappe. Oh, we got to shoot it. They're laying off of him. Mbappe, just a little bit too much power. Just a little bit. Okay, Dzeko, can you stop it? Did you just de-age 7 years? We are down 3-0 to Inter Milan at halftime. This is not good. This is not good. I mean, you put all these great players on a team together, doesn't mean the team's gonna be good. We've seen it so often. Okay, that was me. I will take the blame for that. I just ran into Correa, who's on a hat trick, by the way. But we see it very often in sports. You get all these good players on one good team, doesn't exactly mean it's gonna be a success. A lot of the times, especially to begin with, they look out of sorts, and we look out of sorts right now. So it's definitely a wake-up call for this new look team that is trying to build some chemistry. I thought I was about to give a pen right there. Not over though. This game is nowhere near over. With okay, how is Mbappe out? How is he not outpacing Brozovic? That's a little bit of fishiness. Haaland, this needs to be a good ball. That's a very good ball. Vinicius, you've been the one man. 2. Oh, I got too close. Doesn't matter. Okay, that's 1. That's the one. Vinicius, pick it up. Pick the ball up. Don't kick it. Pick the ball up. Pick the ball. Never mind. He doesn't want to. Vinicius is the main man of the team so far. That is one. Oh, that's a great steal. That might be the best steal I've had off a kickoff. I didn't think Haaland was gonna... I didn't think he was gonna beat that defender there. Probably should have tried it at least. Okay, that's finally at Haaland, but it's gonna be right at Handanovic. I mean, we got time here. We definitely got time. We could get maybe like a 2-2 draw here. That'd be pretty good. But that also means not conceding, which we've conceded 3. So it's very unlikely that we will keep a clean sheet in the second half. Although Carvajal, if you win that, we got a good chance. And he does. He does win that. Okay, no, it's gonna be 4-1. Okay, all hope for a comeback has just died. It has just died. We had a sliver of hope there, just a tiny little sliver. But this game looks like it'll turn out to be just a wake-up call for this team. He signed Pogba, he signed Haaland, Mbappe. Does not mean the team is gonna be good. We gotta find ways to make these players actually gel together. Can't just put all these players in a team and expect to be good. This is not Ultimate Team. This is career mode. This is real life. Not real life. You know what I mean, though. Okay, can we not concede another, though? Please? Laporte? How does that fall there? What am I defending? Feels like I'm defending Ultimate Team. And it's not over. This is not over. Carvajal. Someone, please win this ball back. Carvajal. Thank you. You want to see what playing on these sliders is like? You just saw right there. Okay, we got a chance here. Modric. We got a chance. Modric needs to be a good shot. And Handanovic is going to make the save. All right, Valverde's on. Rodrigo's on for Mbappe because Mbappe was once again absolutely rinsed. So a few changes. We got 10 minutes left. Rodrigo. First touch. Almost a great shot. Handanovic has turned back the clock in this game. We maybe get some good play here for our pride. No, we can't. What kind of challenge is that by Skriniar? He's just showing why we should have signed him. Oh, this is going to get uglier. Oh, Courtois actually makes a save. That's good to see that he can make a save. That is very good to see. Prevents further embarrassment here. Okay, they're just on one in this game. This is what I'm talking about on these sliders. Just never know what the CPU are going to bring. And I have actually brought it in this game. Oh, Courtois, another save. It's not going to save that one. It's going to be 5-1. We're going to lose to Inter Milan. Edin Dzeko with a hat trick. What am I looking at? You know what? This is a wake-up call. Like I said, you put this team together, doesn't mean it's going to be good. Players have to gel. And our first big test against a good team, we just got absolutely thrashed. So yeah, might need to go back to the drawing board for the next episode in terms of formation and tactics. But this is barely the start of the series. We've barely just put this team together. It's gonna take a little bit of time for it to gel. So next episode, we're gonna start making some real progress. We might get all the way to December in the next episode, I think. So the next episode is gonna be very big for assessing the team in terms of what we need for January. And we still have all these players on the short list that we'll definitely keep in hand if we need any signings in January. Yeah, that game was definitely a wake-up call, and it shows on these sliders. Just because we have a great team does not mean we're gonna win every game, especially facing like the good teams, because our 2 wins were against teams we should be beating. So we're gonna need to figure out something in the next episode for all those for the next 2 months. We got a lot of games coming up. So if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. Drop a like if you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe to the channel if you've not. You guys want to keep seeing this series daily? Drop this video a like. That is the best way of letting me know. And once again, I appreciate all the support you guys are showing to this series. Probably gonna be our most like out there, just kind of having fun type of series. Like the next one we'll do will be way more grounded, but I think we'll have fun with this for a little bit. So I'm still excited for it. But that is it. I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you have a great day.